What's up, geeks and gamers? My name is Drementfh, and welcome to Thorium Gaming, and it's time to get our Merc on. So much Battletech excitement this week, and if you can't tell, I'm super stoked for everything that's been going on, because it's been fun. In this game, in MechWarrior Online, the release updates for MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, oh, it's been great. So, to start off with, let's get our maintenance done for our crew and everything. Let's go into our mech bays. Let's get our Highlander repaired, our Zeus repaired, and we're going to take one of our heavies, probably our Jaeger mech, and we're going to send it to storage, because we have something cool coming up in just a minute here. Now the barracks, once it decides to load, and then we go into the right place actually, we got a little bit that we can update on everyone. Now we could wait for Bloodwind to get the maxed out gunnery. We're going to do that.
Commander?
Bullfrog can't level up. I can, however. And as you can see, they kind of changed how piloting works with the advent of heavy metal. So it's hit defense, melee hit, sprint, and unsteady threshold. I swear I can talk, but we'll go with that. We'll grab myself a point for there.
Good to go.
Die can't do anything right now. Phoenix can max out his guts.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Make him a true-on brawler.
Aye, aye.
Ryan doesn't have anything she can level up yet, and neither do our other pilots. Now, the reason we put one mech into storage, though, is there are 3 components to a stalker. And we're going to buy all 3 of them because we have a ton of C-bills.
That mech you wanted is back online.
And while we're at that, let's go back into our mech bays, and let's take a look at the fit on the stalker. It's got a lot of missiles, it's got a lot of lasers, SRMs, LRMs, large lasers, medium lasers, heat sinks. Oh, it's a ranged assault and a juggernaut. I think Bloodwind's got a new toy. So we're gonna go with that. Is there anything that we can do to upgrade those, though? I'm half tempted. If the SRM 6s, they only weigh 3 tons compared to the 5 tons for LRM 10s. It'd be nice to swap them out, but not really something we could do. The other option would be to drop the large lasers and throw LRM 20s into its arms, but that's not really going to be a great option right now. So we do have the option of going on and fighting the final battle if we wanted to right now. It's priority mission on Cormordir, and it would be cool to do. However, with all the Star League era outposts and everything that have been going around, we can actually buy pulse lasers, ERPPCs, a lot of really cool stuff. So what we're going to do is try and find some place that we can go. They've also changed the filter setup slightly, which is kind of nice. Well, nothing less than 4 skulls. We got Black Market, it's rich. I'm just trying to figure out where we're going to go. I kind of didn't really have this planned out. I'm recording a little bit earlier than I normally would, but there's good reason for that. So let's just try and figure out where we want to go. I know it's kind of just running around talking myself silly. Pretty much everything is 3.5 to 4 skulls, and we want something that's got at least a 4 skull section. Rich, Terran world, large population, inner sphere level. Is there anything at 4.5? Cormordir. Or we could go several jumps out. Is there a 5-star that's near us? Comstar presence. It's rich, it's got research. And there'd be contracts for House Davian, for Comstar itself, and Compelling Confederation. Don't think we're going to do that. Let's check the contracts that are actually here in system before we jump. We got an ambush convoy, attack and defend, which we're not going to do. escort. There's a 4.5 skull hard contact battle on a polar. 19 days to Itrom. Let's do it. We still need to get a few more assault mechs into our stable. Oh, that is a glorious shot of the Argo pulling out of the atmosphere of a planet. And by the time we arrive at Cormordir, everything will be set up and Ryan will be back in action so we can get ready for all of that. They've also added in a ton of new mech components. Components? Is that the right way to put it? Cockpit mods, arm mods, leg mods, vector thrust systems. I really gotta hand it to them. They put in a ton of cool stuff, including ultra autocannons and LBX autocannons. The ultras are basically rapid fire, double pumping autocannons. They're great. And the LBX, well, think of an autocannon shotgun. And that's what you're looking at with the LBX arrays. They're beautiful. Now, if they put some rotaries in, well, we'd be grabbing one of the hulls that they just put into the game, which is the Marauder, and throwing a rotary AC-5 on top of it and having some fun with that. Let's proceed with our mission, though. So, Bloodwind, you are going to get upgraded to a Stalker. That means that we can take the Zeus, because the Zeus still has... The Zeus does not have jump jets. It's got LRMs, good autocannon, large and medium lasers. But we're going a 4.5 skull mission, so... Let's actually throw Ryan into our Zeus and see how that works out. We'll leave the Highlander and Battlemaster as they are.
Command interface initiated.
Alright, we're approaching the enemy drop site, Commander. Eyes peeled. Take care moving forward as we expect heavy resistance. Don't take this lightly. They know we're coming. Olivia are out. Alright, so we're going to do this.
With our heat dispersal.
Oh, we got a bottleneck right here. And we know there's 2 lances thanks to the... Plus 5 heat damage on the Ghost Rifle. That's new. Where was I going with this? Oh yes, we know there's 2 lances of enemy mechs because the intro gave that to us. But we got a full assault lance going on. We want 1 or 2 spares before we go into the final fight, though. Probably a full stable of spares if we can help it. The irony is that it's been assault mania for me over the last few hours. And we got an awesome out in line of sight. We can't get Phoenix into cover, so the Highlander is probably going to take the bulk of the damage to start off with. Not ideal, but we can live with it.
Coordinates received.
We'll pull our Zeus up over here so that Ryan can come in with that autocannon. She's so good with using. So we got a light, a medium, and a heavy, it looks like. Well, it's a 55 ton, so probably a medium to start off with. Oh, it's a Wolverine. But in MechWarrior Online, the reason why I'm going Assault Heavy is I just got access to my Mad Cat Mark II in that game, and I am ecstatic. Feels like coming home. I love that mech.
Heads up, Commander.
And we've got the enemy reinforcements coming in too, so we can actually fall back a little bit into here. There's a Kintaro. Is it a laser or a missile? It's one of the mixture ones. Thankfully, they're not hurting the Highlander too badly. Ryan, we're actually going to reserve you and wait till the assault phase. It means a little bit more damage on the Highlander, but we only have to protect its right arm. There's a 65-ton mech. Thunderbolt. The first thing we're going to do is jump that Highlander out of line of sight. Well, mostly out of line of sight. I don't want multi-target, I want jump. Or sprint.
Full throttle.
I'll face our left arm towards the enemy. That awesome should move up here pretty quick. Or not.
Standing by.
But if we move Ryan over here and
Copy
throw a
that.
sensor lock on that awesome, we can hit it with some missiles. Well, it's out in the open. Ah, we can't even reach it with our sensors on this, so let's sensor lock the Kintaro.
Locked on. Commander.
And Bloodwind, we can have you come down over here
Roger that.
in your fancy new stalker and lay some LRMs onto the Kintaro.
What's up, boss?
And Phoenix, we don't want you being visible to multiple enemies at once. PPC is the only thing that would be in range there. Might have to, though.
Move.
PPC is still the only thing in range.
Acknowledged.
So let's do a little bit more damage to that Kintaro. Phoenix is out in the open, though, so might take a bit more damage.
Took a hard hit there.
That feels like a Jaeger mech. Autocannons and missiles. I'm gonna have to pull that Battlemaster back.
Okay, that hurt.
They're kind of hugging that forest.
Aye, aye.
Ryan, is there a place we can get good line of sight and range on that awesome? Not particularly. Get you some evasion up on this hill, but that Zeus does not have the greatest armor in the world.
On the move.
Let's put you back into the forest. Let's see what we can do to knock down this awesome a little bit. We don't have the enemy reinforcements on our radar screen yet. This is just their primary lance, I think. And he missed. So we'll probably pull the Battlemaster back and try to draw them into us.
Yes, Commander.
Get Phoenix out of line of fire. Into the woods. This might be a long one just fighting these guys. I do not want to expose the Highlander again, if we can avoid it. Kind of becoming tough calls here.
Engaging jump jets.
I want to engage hard, but at the same time, I don't want to expose us to them too heavily. So let's draw them to us.
Waiting for orders. Move order received.
We'll save our firepower for when they're in a position where we can actually hurt them. And whoever comes through that valley first is definitely going to have a bad day. We're just going to reserve Ryan. See about pulling all the other guys in. That's 65-ton mechs trying to flank around us here.
Yes, Commander.
Let's see what it is.
Roger that. Got a lock.
Alright, that is their Thunderbolt. I keep thinking Catapult or K2. I have no idea why.
Ready for orders. Got it.
Put the Stalker up here. And, nah, precision shot's not worth it right now. That's their awesome moving up. Move our Highlander back. Take some shots with it. Phoenix, you have really no weaponry that is applicable here. We'll get you to brace in those woods, though. Just gotta wait for one of them to clear this little valley here. We'll reserve Ryan. There's the enemy reinforcements. Basically, it comes down to whatever side they breach first, and it looks like that Thunderbolt is going to be the one that we gotta fight.
Reporting. Minimal damage.
Alright, Phoenix.
Standing by.
We're going to get you to run up here.
Location confirmed.
And now Precision Strike's going to come in. We're going to go for that left torso.
Firing on target.
Hopefully that doesn't leave Phoenix out to too much enemy fire. So a fair bit's coming in. That weapon configuration I'm not too familiar with, so we'll see how it works out.
Orders.
Now let's move our Highlander up first. Get clear line of sight. Let's see about knocking this guy out.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Their awesome's just cleared line of sight. It's not a PPC awesome. I was under the assumption it was.
What's up, boss?
Alright, Bloodwind, we'll put you over here. We'll multi-target. Throw your LRMs on him, and everything else at the awesome. Look at that heat generation!
Roger that. Awaiting orders.
And Ryan, you do not have multi-target, but we need to finish that Thunderbolt
Confirmed.
off. So finish him. Hoping you finish him. Not quite.
Target's taking a critical hit. Oh, I'm wounded.
Great, Bloodwind took a headshot.
Damage minimal.
That is a lot of incoming missiles. So we'll finish the Thunderbolt, and then take out the Awesome, and deal with the Wolverine.
Commander.
Alright, Ryan, we need to keep you moving. We need to keep line of sight on that thing too. Oh, it's a tough call.
Affirmative.
I have a feeling we might lose your missile arm in this. But please, knock out that Thunderbolt.
Scored a critical hit.
That didn't knock it over. I am surprised.
I'm under heavy fire.
Alright, now I'm gonna come down, jump jet there.
Engaging jump jets.
We're gonna multi-target. That should do what we need it to.
Engaging multiple targets.
Thunderbolt down. And structure exposed on the awesome. It's an 80-ton mech there too.
Aye, aye.
Phoenix, if we move you here,
Position confirmed.
get your evasion up a little bit. We'll go with a precision strike, shut the PPC off. Let's go for a headshot. You never know, we might get lucky. We can chew through that Wolverine pretty easily after. It's a pretty heavy hit on Ryan.
Internal structure damage.
And where is the awesome structure exposed? It's center torso.
Orders.
So if we pull Bloodwind down into here, we're gonna have to be very judicious with what we fire. That should be enough to hit his center torso a fair bit.
Tango down.
Or Bloodwind could just cause an ammo explosion and knock him completely out of the fight. None of that hit her right arm. That's kind of impressive.
Took a hard hit there.
And the Wolverine didn't move. That's actually kind of critical at this point. There's the Kintaro. That's going to blow up the arm. There we go.
Medic.
Alright, Ryan, let's march you down
Moving
this
to
way.
position.
Get your left arm facing them as much as you can. Let's go for that torso shot.
Taking the shot.
Well, we got a torso and an arm destroyed.
Reporting critical hit.
What's it with frost maps and being all LRM heavy?
They've got a sensor lock on me.
What we gotta do to make that sensor lock kind of null and void is take care of the people that are spotting for them.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
That's their last assault mech. I would love to swap Phoenix for something better than Battlemaster.
Losing lots of armor. Ready for orders. Copy that.
But when in Rome, so let's shut off a couple, or a single one of our medium lasers. There's another ammo explosion.
Hostile eliminated.
Standing by.
Now, Bloodwind, we're gonna get you moving a little bit. You're still running pretty hot. Can you get that extra SRM in? Nope.
Engaging target.
Still, that's a lot of pain headed towards one enemy mech. For the loss of a very good missile system, that 10+++. And some extraordinary damage to our Zeus. We've taken out 3 enemy mechs, including an awesome, but that was mostly due to Bloodwind being, you know, a sharpshooter. And it's right now in front of Bloodwind.
Aye, aye. Roger that.
Go for the center torso. If you can core him, that would be great. No, just a structure exposed. Kind of curious what the rest of the enemy reinforcement lance is. These guys are obviously gunner types. They haven't really fired any missiles, and I'm pretty sure there's still a Jägermech somewhere in there.
Good to
And
go.
Bloodwind, let's cool you off as much as we can.
Engaging.
Or you could miss. That works too.
Reporting negative damage.
But it does cool you off, so the next person that comes into your line of sight is in trouble.
Reporting heavy damage.
Phoenix, you're
Waiting
running
for
hot
orders.
and you're not in range for a melee attack.
On
We can
the
get
move.
you a little bit closer. And even get your machine guns in on this. Not a kill shot,
Heavy damage.
which is unfortunate. I guess I'm jumping over here to try and kill this Kintaro off.
All weapons committed.
There's another ammo explosion.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Yeah, it was a Jägermech. We gotta be careful with Ryan right
Taking
now.
internal damage. Yes, Commander.
That takes her out of cover. I don't really want to do that.
On the move.
So we'll pop her up here. Finish that Kintaro, please. Thank you.
Tango down.
Alright, now we just gotta deal with the reinforcement lance. And we're taking that Jägermech out first. And they're pushing this way, so we might be able to swing in on the side, or jump the mountain and take care of them. So we got an 80, a 70, and a 60 over there. Okay, that's not too bad on our Stalker, because the Stalker's still got plenty of armor left. But remember when we said the
Ready
next
for
person
orders.
that pops their head out is going to have a bad time?
Copy that.
Bloodwind, would you show him what a bad time looks like? Just go straight for his center torso.
Giving him everything I've got.
Kind of curious what the 80-ton mech is. It's got some missiles. I'm gonna run forward a little bit more. Actually, jump jet, because I'm gonna be out in the open. That'll give me a few more stacks of evasion.
All weapons committed.
And it's unsteady now.
Orders.
Is there any place where we can get line of sight on him without exposing you too much? Right there, Phoenix. You're still running incredibly hot. This should cool you off, and if we get lucky, you'll core him. Well, a knockdown helps. Kind of biting down on my tongue a little bit every time they do one of these things. Ryan, can you
by.
get to a position where you can shoot with that autocannon at least?
Move order confirmed.
And we need you to take care of that Jägermech. It's doing way too much damage to us. Okay, so Ryan's good at finishing them off.
Hostile removed.
They're starting to pull down towards the little valley that we've got open here.
I've been sensor locked.
I hope we don't lose our AC on this. did lose a heatsink, so we're gonna have to repair that
Mechs
Zeus
coming
pretty
apart
badly.
around me.
Receiving you.
Now, Phoenix, we're gonna pull you down over here, even though you're still running really hot. And it's a Zeus that we're fighting.
Target acquired. Reporting. Heavy damage.
As an ace pilot, he shot and moved closer to the things that are going to be hurting him. That make no sense to anyone else? Because it's not making sense to me. I destroyed a large laser and opened its structure up.
Critical damage detected.
Commander,
Bloodwind, we're just going to get you to
moving out.
back up. Then we'll see what we have to shut down. Let's... 6M8 is 48, so they do more than our large lasers do. And we can shut down one of our medium lasers.
Engaging with target.
There's a heatsink destroyed.
Scored a critical hit.
And they reserved?
Commander,
Just want to swing the left arm around as much as we can. Hopefully we're not going to lose everything on that Zeus.
confirm.
Though out of all of our assault mechs right now, it is the weakest. Blew up another heatsink in there, Zeus.
Scored a critical hit.
And that's an Archer, one of the new mechs that we haven't yet seen, but it's the one that's been firing all the missiles at us. Like so.
Internal
Ow.
structure damage. The bad kind.
Is there a good kind of internal structure damage there, Phoenix? Because I'm not aware of a good kind of internal structure damage. You know what? We don't want that Zeus to do anything. Let's finish him.
Engaging target. Target eliminated.
So archers are kind of quintessential missile boats, as you can tell. 2 LRM-15, 2 SRM-4s, and 4 medium lasers. Be nice if we could get our hands on one. Then we could alter that stalker to be a little bit more frontline heavy. But right
Yes,
now,
Commander.
I just want to make sure it dies.
Target acquired.
And of course the new animations for some of the new mechs, they're a lot more fluid and humanoid than before. And that's a rifleman! Another one of the ones they added with heavy metal. That's actually one of my favorite mech chassis from all of Battletech.
Awaiting orders.
Rifleman is a good platform.
Copy that.
And there's the archer down. So now it's just 4 on 1, even though our mechs are kind of beat up a little bit. So let's let that rifleman know how much we appreciate him by firing large amounts of Gauss rifle at his legs.
Weapons committed.
Oh, he's in trouble and he doesn't even know it yet.
Waiting for orders.
Bring the stalker up. And we're gonna overheat again. But let's focus on that
Aye,
other
aye.
leg.
Solid connection on that one.
And Phoenix, we're going to run you to a position
Full
out
speed,
here.
target.
Lots of evasion.
Aye, aye.
Do not want to pull Ryan out of the woods. So sad it is, we're going to use a precision shot, and we're going to try and finish that leg.
Engaging target.
That'll work.
That's a kill.
Superb, Commander. My scopes are clear. All primary targets eliminated.
Mission successful.
So, good 722,000 C-bills. Gonna have to replace that LRM 10++ and a heat sink on our Zeus. A couple of our pilots got hurt. Now what we gotta do is go through. Riflemen are technically heavies. You can get 2 pieces of one. I think we're going to grab that awesome piece. Ooh, there's a really good auto cannon there. Ooh, and a very superb... You know what? We're going to replace the LRM-10 we lost with an LRM-15 that's better. Didn't get too many mech parts, but we got 2 really good missile systems. Alright, we're going to actually fix up our mechs and everything right now. Let's refit this bad boy here. Repair the leg. And where is our heat sinks? There they are. Repair both sides of the torso. And we got an LRM-10 to replace in there. It's not as good, but we can throw an LRM-10++ in for more stability damage. Confirm that.
Right. I'll get it.
And just repair our Battlemaster, which is only going to take a day afterwards. So 8 days on the Zeus, 1 day on that, financial report, and we're going to lose both of our lovely ladies for 20 days because they got hurt.
Waiting for orders.
However, before we go anywhere,
Training.
finish off her
Ready for orders.
Bloodwind's missile chance to
Waiting
hit.
for orders.
Commander.
Phoenix can't do anything. Can Ryan?
Standing by.
Mech warriors.
Let's get Ryan a little bit more overheat threshold.
Yes.
Awaiting orders. Receiving you.
We could upgrade Tyr. She's kind of acting as our secondary recon specialist. We want her to get ace pilot.
Orders?
Now I know it's a little bit shorter this week, guys, but a lot's been going on. I've been really, really busy, so I'm sorry for that. Even Nightly Valor was a little short this week. So if you like the video, guys, please consider hitting that like button. If you'd like to join up with the 232, possibly see yourself pop up in this or other Let's Plays, just hit that subscribe button and make sure you turn your notifications on so you don't miss when a new video goes out. And remember, guys, life is a game, so play to win. And until next time, take care.